Hey, what's up, y'all? Delilah Survivor. So, chapter one today is going to be about childhood trauma. Because, yes, like many other people in the world, life as a child was not easy at all. Like, the crazy thing is, I had a stroke in 2015. I can remember, my memory loss is short term, but like stuff from years ago, I remember like it happened yesterday. So, like, let's talk about the fact that certain people in my life that are making claims about other folk in my family, it's amazing that they're making that statement when, in actuality, I had to have been like maybe 6 or 7. They were the ones to show me or play in front of me the very first adult film. So I don't see how you can throw stones at this person when you basically took my childhood innocence. Like, I ain't know nothing about what men and women do in the bedroom. Like, did I catch my mother and father before? Yeah, but that was an accident. It wasn't like they purposely, and I didn't even know what they were doing. But like, somebody in my life really did. Like, we was in the basement of like our old townhouse or whatever, and she put in a tape and played it. I'm like, okay, what is this? This is not like nothing I should be watching. Like I said, I was about 7 or 8. And then when I got a little older, like I'm 9 or 10, another family member touched me inappropriately multiple times. It was, it was done when our parents, they would always go to these stores together. Because, like, his mother had favorite stores that was in the area where we lived in. So whenever they would come over or visit, her and my mother would go. And when they would go, that's when it happened. I never told anybody because, as a child, I'm thinking, I really don't want to tell nobody. It's nasty. It's like, ugh, why is this happening to me? And then after a while, you just like, you come numb to it. Until this day, like, I think that's the reason why I am the way I am on certain things. And like, till this day, I do still see this family member. But I don't think nobody caught on to the fact that I don't speak or engage with this person. Like, it has been times when, like, I have been forced, not forced, but, like, to make it look good, give them a hug, a little family hug or whatever. But, like, it's immediately right back. Or if I can, I just try to avoid the contact altogether. Because it's not something that, it's not something that you want to deal with. It's not something that you want to think about. Like, I was a child. And you weren't the first person to take my innocence, but you continued. And maybe that's why I thought it was okay, because the first family member that did take my innocence by showing me like explicit content made it seem so normal. Like, I should have said something then. I should have said something to my mother and father then, like, look, such and such played this and I saw this and that, but I was a little kid. I ain't know no better. I ain't want to be a snitch. Well, to any of you people out there that have children, because I talk to my youngest son about it all the time. I asked him, I let him know what the inappropriate touch is. I asked him about he know about inappropriate, period. I mean, yeah, they trying to put everything out in school, but at the same time, as a parent, you should talk to your child about it. So they know that they can come to you with no issue, no problem. They don't have to worry about getting that person in trouble or anything like that. It's not snitching. you might be helping another child not have to go through that. Because maybe I'm thinking now, the second person, I'm thinking now, maybe had I said something, another little girl that made a claim might not have been went through it had I said something the first time. And the crazy thing is, when you're in therapy, and you might, like, because I started therapy like maybe like 2010, like it was years later. I was an adult, and I go try to talk to my therapist about it, and she says, "Wait, I'm gonna stop you right now, because if you tell me what happened, no matter how many years ago it happened, we still have to investigate that person." And due to the fact, not wanting the drama or none of that, I said, okay, I just stopped the story. But as a survivor, I'm telling you, tell your story. Tell your children that it's not okay. Let them know that they can come to you. Let's stop the cycle, period. Let's try to keep our children as innocent and pure as we can for as long as we can. Because as you can see, the world trying to take that away. They're definitely trying to take that away. Like, certain things now, you wouldn't have ever heard of being in a school back in the day. But the Delilah Survivor, Chapter 1, over. Catch you in Chapter 2.